guys, welcome back to my channel. The other little lady is asleep, so I thought I'd get a quick bit of filming in here. This video is going to be about my week 3 and 4 of my vegan journey. 4 weeks ago, well just over 4 weeks ago, me and my partner decided to go vegan, mainly just as, you know, try and do it for a weight loss perspective, but then obviously we've researched into it from then, and we know there's a lot of health benefits, environmental benefits, and of course it is better for the animals as well. So yes, we started that 4 weeks ago. I can put the link in below to my week 1 and 2 if anyone's interested. At the beginning of week 3, I dropped my phone down the toilet. So unfortunately, I was without a phone for the rest of week 3 and half of week 4. So I haven't been able to do any filming of what we've been eating or anything like that. So today is just going to be a bit of a run through of the last 2 weeks, and then hopefully, I'm probably not going to do weekly updates from now. I might do monthly or bi-monthly, so let me know if you're interested in that. So week 3, let me think, I'm just writing some things down. Yeah, I continue to be really motivated. I was just doing really well. Me and my partner both had downloaded the, I think it's MyFitnessPal app or something. It's free, and basically we started doing that when we turned vegan, because at the start we weren't sure if we were going to get enough like protein or iron and things like that. So we mainly downloaded that as a way of like monitoring our macros, to make sure we're getting everything that we would be getting had we been on a meat eating diet or you know, still eating dairy. So you're a bit fidgety today, aren't you? You're a bit fidgety. Yes. You are. Who is that in there? Yeah. Say hi. Hi. Yes. Anyway, so yeah, we downloaded that and everything was going really well. I was sort of staying on top of everything. I'd been working out. I'd gone to bounce. And everything was going really well. That week I actually lost another kilogram, so in total I lost 5 kilograms, which is just over 11 pounds in myself. Combined, me and my partner have lost, I think, over 15 pounds now, so again we're doing so well, and that's just in the 3 weeks. And so that week was pretty much, you know, just eating things like what... Sorry, I just got sick, John. So anyway, yeah, so week 3 was going really well. We lost even more weight, which is brilliant. Week 4, we started on sort of like the Sunday going through to the... Oh, sorry, yeah. Another thing that happened on week 3 is at the end of week 3, we held... it was sort of like a big challenge for us. We actually had Isabella's birthday party because she turned 3 on Valentine's Day, and we had her party on the Sunday, and we decided that we were going to try and hold like a vegan buffet and do everything ourselves. So that meant making the cake, and sort of Ben's mum helped make some like vol au vent stuff and just really nice food. We tried a lot of like Linda McCartney stuff. We didn't want to go all out and have like really alternative dishes, so we tried to keep it looking similar, because a lot of the people that were coming sort of, even though they supported our decision, they weren't ready to make the decision themselves. So we considered putting non-vegan stuff out on the table, but at the same time we don't really want to try and fund that industry. So we decided to just do everything vegan, and that way we catered for everyone. So, you know, if we put meat out there, then we would have to avoid that. But at least if we put, you know, no meats or dairy products out there, then everyone could enjoy it. So, and it went down as a really big success. Ben made the cake, and everyone said that they liked it. And they were all really surprised that it was actually quite like, you know, it wasn't a dry cake. So yeah, that was really good. But going on to week 4, again, Isabella's birthday was actually on the Wednesday. We went bowling, we made another cake. The problem is with week 4 is I turned into a bit of like a junk food vegan, in the sense that up until then I've been eating quite healthily, or like just because it's easy, I suppose, when you're vegan. There's a lot of vegetables and stuff out there, and fruits and stuff that you can have. But because it was Isabella's birthday, there was just, even though I was still being vegan, there was just a lot of like flapjacks and cake and just snack foods around. So last week I didn't actually lose any weight, but I don't really mind, because I know that everything, you know, we had a really good week, and nothing suffered because we, you know, even though we were celebrating. So I wouldn't say I was demotivated, but I felt a little bit annoyed that I hadn't lost any weight, but at the same time I know I've done quite well to lose as much as I have in the last 3 weeks anyway, so I'm not overly bothered. But yeah, that was sort of like the biggest challenge we had in ourselves, was that we weren't sure, even though we'd been vegan daily, to actually celebrate an occasion and still be able to be successful at it was really good, and we felt really good about that. I do think it's right what they say, in the sense that you are what you eat. So as I said, it's just down the plane. Even though we have been vegan, as I said, and we've done really well with that, I have felt different in the past week as to the weeks previous. As I said, I was eating quite healthily before, and I've noticed like my skin started to clear up. I've not really been one for clear skin at much point. Anyway, I've never been like awful, but I've always had like a spot here and there, and it had started to clear up a little bit. But since this week, where I've been like eating rubbish, I suppose, it's kind of starting to come back, and I've noticed that, you know, I've been a bit more lazy than I normally would. I haven't felt as motivated to exercise. I haven't wanted to drink as much water. I feel like, because I don't know, yeah, I feel like the weeks before I was sort of like on that healthy train, and I was really motivated to keep it up, and then as soon as you dip off that, it's like it's done, you know. It's really like, and I think that's before, when I wasn't vegan, I was always like, I found it so hard to get any energy up or have any motivation to actually exercise or do anything. So this week, beginning of week 5 now, which we're technically on, I've been really trying to get back on with that. So, doing well. What else have I said? But yeah, and then on Saturday, which was the 17th, me and Ben celebrated we've been together nearly 6 years, but we celebrated our 5-year engagement. So we went to a restaurant called the Walnut Tree, which is near to us, and yeah, that is an all-vegetarian / vegan restaurant, and they just cater for vegetarians, and then if you're vegan, they can amend some of the menu choices to suit you. They also do gluten-free options as well, if you need that as well, and they were so good. We had nachos for starters, which we shared, and they were so nice. Like the sauce they had with them was amazing. I don't know what was in there, but it was so nice. And then I had mushroom Wellington, and he had like a rice dish. Rice was really, oh dear. Again, I had the mushroom Wellington, and he had like a rice dish, and we tried a bit of both, and they were both really good. I haven't actually been able to stop thinking about that Wellington since I've been. We're planning on actually taking our mums there for Mother's Day. My mum isn't quite 100% on board with going, but I know Ben's mum's really interested, so, you know, spreading the word. But yeah, so that was really good. It was a really good experience, just to know that sort of like you're around like-minded people. And again, it was nice going out eating and not being the fussy one that had to pick like the one thing off the menu that we can actually have. So it was nice to have a bit of choice. We've been looking up a couple of other restaurants as well to go, because a couple of my friends have mentioned other places that are good for vegans. But yeah, and then for dessert, it was he had some sort of berry cake, like summer fruits cake sort of thing, but I'm not really a big berry fan, so I had a peanut butter and Oreo torte, and it was like, normally when I go to restaurants I'd have like a set thing that I'd have, like for mains I'd have lasagna, for desserts I would have what's it called? I've even forgotten what it is now. Chocolate fudge cake, and that would always be my go-to thing because I knew I'd like it. But this, I would say, was actually better than that. It was so nice, and it was just, they had like dairy-free ice cream on the side as well, and it was just so good. We're definitely considering going again in the near future, because Mother's Day for us is in March. So yes, so we'll definitely be going there at some point anyway. But yeah, so that's kind of what happened in week 3 and 4. If you have any questions or anything else anywhere in the UK that you know sort of caters for vegans, we're interested in travelling just to have a go look around and stuff, so please let me know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video and that it was informative. Hopefully next week I will have filmed a bit more into what we're eating and stuff, and go back to normal so I can update for the monthly update. But yes, that is it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye guys.